But what if you was like actually in a relationship with somebody where y'all had opposing political beliefs? You know what I'm saying? Like that could bring a lot of issues in the relationship. Do y'all think that's possible? I mean, I've seen it happen, but do you think that's a difficult thing to do, or do you think it's like more based on the maturity level of the people in the relationship? Like, so if you and your partner got two opposing political views, do you think it's like how easy of a relationship you think that would be?
I mean, that's grown people talk. That's grown folk talk. So yeah, I don't think it's that serious. I don't think it's that serious. That's grown folk talk. That's grown folk talk.
Maybe for you, I seen people online saying they canceling their friends, like associates, friends, like anybody other sort, because they have different political views. So if you in the same house,
I get it.
and if you have
I
that
get it.
mentality though, I'm not talking about you per se, but some people out there, if they have that mentality and
But
that's
that shit is new though. That shit is new though. Talking about you canceling your friends or whatever. But I get it. I get it. I don't. Yeah, man. I get it. Okay, you didn't know your friend was a racist and he wanted to vote for Trump or whatever, or she wanted to vote for Trump or whatever.
Corey. No,
Like, all right, I get it, but it's not that serious. It's not that serious at the end of the day. It's not that serious at the end of the day. It really isn't.
so hold on. So you saying if your wife voted for Trump, you saying it's not gonna be that serious?
No, it's not
No.
gonna be that serious. It's not.
I don't know. I think it's all about communication because
Mm,
what I learned over the years is that as long as somebody can explain their point, you know what I mean? Like I might
exactly.
not have seen it from their perspective. Like honestly, like
Exactly.
they might have a whole different like vantage point, right? Like how you know how something of an event happened and somebody might be at a different angle and they see it a different way. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody was like, all right, like I base my political beliefs off of, this and this. And it's not about race, it's about, you know, how I'm gonna feed my children or like, how much
Exactly.
taxes I'm gonna pay. Or you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. And then they got a reasoning behind it. And you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I wouldn't be like, well, I'm a fucking unwife you. Like
Right.
it would be more like, all right, well, shit, now you opened up my eyes to your viewpoint. Like I'm not changing my standpoint just because that's what you said, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be like not talking for a week because of that.
Right. Right. And that highlights the point that is we niggas not getting married to people that's exactly the same with them. It's people are getting married to folks that they were missing something. Not I don't want the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I was missing some shit. That's why I married your ass because I was missing some shit. I don't want the same shit. I already got that shit. I know I was missing some shit. So yeah, bring that difference over here. Bring that difference, whatever it is.
Bring that difference.
I mean, yeah,
Bring that
yeah.
difference.
In my point of view, I think it can happen. It's all rooted in the level of respect you have for your partner and
Hmm.
the maturity level. Like you don't have to necessarily agree, but if you respect the
Yeah,
mind of your partner and you look at your partner as someone who you like, I don't think you're stupid. Even if you don't agree, you're going to listen to their point of view because you
right.
actually think that
Yeah.
person might make a good point. Even if you don't agree, but you'll still
Right.
respect their point of view. I think that's the root of everything. Respect, and I mean, and honestly, your maturity level is rooted in the amount of respect you have any damn way. So it's not even really
Exactly.
about maturity. It's just a respect issue. I think that's just all it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if your partner respects your mind, I think after outside of that, it really don't even matter. Y'all be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
y'all saying
Agreed.
there's no case where people like forego that
I think
type of.
I think the only time that
Nah,
happens is when the
y'all was
partner is
already
trying
gonna
to
fuck up
control the
if
other
y'all fuck
partner.
up off of politics.
Like if you don't allow your partner to just to be who they are, then I think that's when it becomes an issue. You know what I'm saying? I think when you have a
Hmm.
partner who wants to control the other one, then that's when it becomes a problem. And that can happen on both the male and female side. You know what I'm saying? That's just not,
Exactly.
like that's just how that shit is. When one partner wants to control the other one, that's when that shit becomes a problem. You know?
Yeah, that should make sense because that you're gonna see that before you even get to fucking politics topics. and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's always gonna be
that shit gonna be done
politics is gonna be
regardless.
a different aspect. Yeah, politics is just gonna be a different
Thank
aspect of that same shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Al?
I think y'all overlooking
Man,
something.
I think I truly think that shit is, especially when it comes to some things, this shit is it could be a true deal breaker without question. I think that, but at the same time, I know it could be difficult, and I know it does happen, and I know it probably happens more times than that. Whereas though you have people on opposite sides of the political spectrum, whereas though, you know what I'm saying, like they are at odds all the time, and so that causes the friction within house, because like literally you're arguing about you pick a policy, you pick a point or what have you, because a lot of the times with politics, it comes down to that. But at the same time, I think I don't think politics is any different from like spirituality too, because we see a lot of times where as though different religions within a relationship or a marriage, and somehow or another that still works. So or not somehow or another, with due diligence, with due respect and due maturity, or however they come to an agreement, it still works. So I think it can work, but don't get me wrong, I know it's probably difficult as fuck to continue to have political conversations on a day in and day out basis. But the only thing about politics is, for the most part, is it's 2 and 4 times. It's every 2 years, or it's approximately like every 2 years for real, and then every 4 years or per se. Of course, you have like ongoing like issues and different things. But like with spiritual stuff, it's like it can be on the daily, it can be on the weekly. Like, how are we gonna go to church today? How are we gonna go to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are we gonna go to pray today, or different things like that. So man, I think that's always that's truly a tough one to call.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's just all depends on the individual person, the individual groups, the individual couples. You know what I'm saying? But like Corey was saying, you'll always see those signs early in your partner before it even gets to politics anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's like politics ain't the problem. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if that person just already has a general respect for you already, as far as like, you know, your outlook, then I don't think that's just gonna be much of a problem, you know. So that's what I do.
Exactly.
But like I said, there's some people who only want to see it their way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you can't do nothing about that. As you can't do nothing about that either, you know. And that's something you gotta be willing to deal with when you're in a relationship. That's some shit you gotta be willing to deal with, because there's some people who are just not willing to do that. You know what I'm saying?
some people go hard for this shit. Like,
I know, and that's where the shit don't work, because I feel like it's that one person who gotta be in control. You know what I'm saying? I think that's usually when shit creates problems.